I feel like these people, we're gonna call them the bad guys. I feel like they kind of want us to know what's happening because think about it like this, because I think this to myself. Why haven't why was how was the Matrix able to be and maybe you guys have the answer, maybe this is obvious. How was the Matrix able to be posted? How are people like Tom McDonald, the Daily Wire, Jordan Peterson, if they're actually like exposing what's going on, why are they able, like how come their stuff hasn't gotten shut down yet? So a little part of me thinks that like they kind of want us to know what's happening so at least they can claim that, oh, see, they're not fighting back, that's why we can continue to do this or something. Like I feel like they kind of want us to know. But then also people can bring up Tate, which I don't know if you guys were thinking of bringing up Andrew Tate, the fact that some people think he genuinely got arrested for trafficking, some people think he got arrested because he exposed what was happening. So yeah, it's like I I think to myself, like, why hasn't like the Matrix movie been like taken down? Like if this is really exposing what's happening, because I thought that everything would be shut down. That's somewhat exposing. I hope you guys get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think there's any sort of way we decipher what you've said can only be seen as a conspiracy theory, because you can say they won't take the Matrix down because if they do take the Matrix down, it just shows they've got something to hide. So back in the day, well, I wouldn't even say back in the day, just a couple of years ago, when conspiracy theorists were about, which a lot of it's come true, it was quite normal just to call someone a conspiracy theorist and then for that person to move on. That's still happening today. So we would get called conspiracy theorists. Our channel, if you showed it to a normal person, they would just sign it off as a conspiracy channel when in fact we're talking truth. So I think at this moment, this is just what I think, but I think at this moment in time, people who we're going through a transitional period where the conspiracies are obviously coming true, but we're still sort of being written off as crazy people. Like Kanye West is being written off as crazy. Andrew Tate's being written off as, well, every single word that's under the sun he's being getting written off for. But I think it is a transitional period at the moment where more and more people are waking up and realizing these crazy people aren't actually crazy. They're onto something. So I don't know if we might see it in a few months, but that's just my theory. But that's probably a conspiracy anyway.
I saw this joke where it's like, what's the difference between wait, let me remember it. Oh, what's the difference between a conspiracy theory and the truth? 6 months. So basically, like conspiracy theories come true essentially. And exactly, and actually, I feel like I've become stronger, and maybe it's just like my turn, like my faith getting stronger and stronger, that I feel like I'm not afraid anymore. Like I feel like if this was maybe 6 months ago, I wouldn't maybe come on here. I wouldn't post some things I was talking about. I wouldn't like sometimes when people comment and reply to me, I don't like confrontation, so I'll delete the comment. But I feel like I'm becoming more and more firm now and not as afraid because I'm like, I'd rather be bold and take a chance because life is a whole risk than be scared and be, I like even what we're talking about now, I thought a few months ago, if they hear us talking about this, they're going to go after us. But everyone talks about this. They can't go after everybody. And not just that, we can't live and be afraid of everything, you know?
Yeah, but the thing is, we just need to be honest and try and figure out what we think the truth is in this world, because I feel like the mainstream media are just lying to us. Everything they put out, I think, is just a lie. Not everything. Some of it there might be some truth in some of it, but the majority of it is just a load of bullshit. So I feel like my job is to find out what the truth actually is, and everyone might find out the truth in a different way or might interpret the truth differently. But just based on my experiences and what I'm learning and what I'm researching is what I think the truth is. And I don't think if I believe something's the truth, I shouldn't be scared to say what I think the truth is. So, like, being arrested or whatever, if anyone wants to come for me, it doesn't bother me because I feel like I must be doing something right then.
And the truth always comes out eventually, or that's my belief at least. Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't, like, can't run away from your opinion and how you feel, and it's your journey, your experience. You can't shut away from it because you're just asking to go into this deep depression. And I guess that's kind of what they want. They want people weak and they want them depressed and sad. And for them to sort of, I feel like, well, I would never say I was depressed, but I have been through periods of my life where I've been down. But since the last year or so, like going on this journey and discovering all of this, like I said, new world, I've probably been in the best, sort of, like feeling the best I've ever felt ever. But I think feeling awake actually feels it's good for your
Alive.
mental health.
Feel alive. Yeah.
Yeah.